In the glittering world of football, where stars are born and legends are forged, there comes a moment when even the brightest lights flicker. Today, we dive into the enigma of Kylian Mbappé, a player who has captivated the globe with his blistering pace, dazzling skill, and unrelenting goal-scoring prowess. But now, whispers of doubt echo through the stands. Has Kylian Mbappé lost his magic? Or is this merely a chapter in the story of a man destined for greatness? In the summer of 2024, the footballing world held its breath as Kylian Mbappé, fresh from leading France to World Cup glory and dominating Ligue 1 with PSG, made the monumental move to Real Madrid. It was a transfer that promised to redefine his career, to add another glittering chapter to the storied history of the most successful club in Europe. The Santiago Bernabéu was ready to welcome its new king. But the reality? It's been far from a fairy tale. In his first few months at Madrid, Mbappé looked like a shadow of the player who had terrorized defenses across Europe. The goals were scarce, the flair was missing, and the pressure of the iconic white shirt seemed to weigh heavily on his shoulders. Critics pounced. "He's not suited to Madrid's style," they said. "The expectations are too much." Social media buzzed with questions. Had Mbappé made a mistake leaving PSG? Was the grass really greener at the Bernabéu? But just when the doubters were at their loudest, Mbappé delivered a performance that silenced them all. In February 2025, in the Champions League playoff round against Manchester City, he produced a masterclass that will be remembered for years. 3 goals, each a work of art. The first, a delicate chip over Ederson after a perfectly timed run. The second, a mazy dribble that left defenders grasping at air. The third, a thunderous strike into the top corner. Real Madrid won 3-1, securing a 6-3 aggregate victory, and Mbappé was back on top of the world. Teammate Jude Bellingham summed it up perfectly. When Kylian gets the ball in those areas, you know he's going to be dangerous. Right foot, left foot. You saw it all today. It was a reminder of why Mbappé is considered the heir to football's throne, a player capable of turning any game on its head. For a moment, it seemed like the old Mbappé was back, ready to dominate in the white of Madrid. But the highs were short-lived. Fast forward to July 9, 2025, in the semi-final of the FIFA Club World Cup. Real Madrid faced Mbappé's former club, Paris Saint-Germain, in a match that was billed as his chance to prove a point. Instead, it became a nightmare. PSG, led by Luis Enrique, dismantled Madrid 4,000. Fabian Ruiz scored twice, Ousmane Dembélé added another, and Gonzalo Ramos sealed the rout. Mbappé, he was a ghost on the pitch. Fouled early, his shots blocked, his runs stifled, he was substituted in the 60th minute, leaving the field to a chorus of disappointment. This wasn't just a loss, it was a statement. PSG, the team Mbappé left to chase glory with Madrid, showed they had moved on, and perhaps even improved without him. For Mbappé, facing his former club and failing so spectacularly must have been a bitter pill to swallow. The headlines were brutal. Mbappé invisible against PSG. Has the magic faded? Xabi Alonso said, "Kylian is a world-class player, and we have full faith in him. He's been through a tough period, but he's working hard, and I'm sure he'll come good." Under new manager Xabi Alonso, who took over from Carlo Ancelotti in June 2025, Mbappé has been given his preferred role on the left wing. It's where he thrives, cutting in onto his stronger right foot, creating chaos for defenders. But even in this position, his performances have been inconsistent. Flashes of brilliance are interspersed with moments of invisibility, leaving fans wondering what's holding him back. Despite the recent struggles, Mbappé's numbers in the 2024-25 La Liga season tell a story of brilliance. 31 goals and 3 assists in 34 appearances, including 2 hat-tricks, made him Real Madrid's top scorer and helped secure the league title. That's a goal every 1.1 games. An extraordinary return for a player in his first season at a new club. But in high-stakes matches like the Club World Cup, where Madrid needed him most, he's failed to deliver. So, what's behind Mbappé's struggles? Some point to the intense pressure of playing for Madrid, where the weight of history and expectation is unlike anywhere else. Others suggest it's mental. Mbappé himself admitted in January 2025 that he was overthinking his game, saying, "I thought too much about how to move, how to play, and when you think too much, you don't play well." The emotional weight of facing PSG, his home for 7 years, may have also played a role in his lackluster performance in the Club World Cup. But let's not forget who we're talking about. Kylian Mbappé is only 26 years old, with a resume that most players can only dream of. At 19, he became the second teenager after Pelé to score in a World Cup final. In 2022, he dragged France to the brink of another title with a hat-trick in the final. He's won multiple League One titles, scored in Champions League finals, and consistently been among Europe's top scorers. This is a player who thrives under pressure, who rises to the occasion when the stakes are highest. Mbappé has faced adversity before. Criticism early in his career, injuries, and moments of doubt. And each time, he's come back stronger. In his own words, "I didn't come to Madrid to play badly. I'm thinking about playing my best football." With the support of Xabi Alonso and a club that knows how to nurture greatness, there's every reason to believe he'll rediscover his spark. So, while the headlines scream, Mbappé has lost his magic, we say, not so fast. This is just a chapter in his story, not the final act. Kylian Mbappé is too talented, too determined to be written off. Class is permanent, and his magic is still there, waiting to be unleashed. To all the doubters out there, take note, Mbappé will be back, and when he is, the world will once again marvel at the phenomenon that is Kylian Mbappé.